What's great about New York City is that you can walk around with a camera and no one really cares. So let's see where 594 is. There you go. What's going on, Ryan?
How are ya? I just ate a pizza. We go like this.
Pizza?
Yeah, how are ya? Let me go wash my hands and I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good.
Blogging and internet is the next medium. When you think about radio, you think about cable TV. Well, now with the internet and the speeds that are available, you're going to see a lot more YouTube subscribers. There's a lot of millennials, generations who don't even own cable TV. They watch everything online. On there, all their content is online.
Okay, almost here. Let me just take my jacket off.
Well, you know, it's all about personal brand too, and that's one of the big things that they push here. Yeah. By doing this, by doing the vlogs, by doing a lot of different videos about personal brand, and people want to know that. Like you said, the new channels of today is not cable and you know, the channel 10, channel 13, channel 6. It's all about YouTube, it's Facebook, it's Instagram. Those are the new channels for today, and you got to be on them. Ryan,
All right.
Good to meet you, pal, once again.
And they're clean.
Brian.
How are you?
I met you at Agent 2021 last year.
Yeah, Miami.
Yeah, we did the VIP suite, came upstairs, and I did a great job with Like Serhant, which was awesome. You know, if you were to just, you know, set up in New York, not New York, but Albany, New York, and say, okay, I'm going to set up a real estate firm here. I have some real estate experience. I'm going to go up there now and do it. What would be, I don't know, the top 2-3 things that you would do to really promote yourself, personal brand, that type of stuff, in today's time?
Yeah. Well, I think, okay, so if I'm just moving to Albany cold, no deals, no listings, no relationships. Yes. Then you're starting from the ground up, right? The first thing you do is you need to network. I mean, you need to meet people. Right. You need to meet other agents. You need to see who's the licensing bureau. Finding a company with good agents that you can work with and possibly even work under. Right. Like even for me, I wouldn't have business right away. So I'd probably want to work with another agent or another broker who really knows what they're doing and tell them, listen, I have a ton of experience, 10 years worth of experience in Manhattan. I've sold this much. I don't know anything about Albany, but I need to learn where the streets are. I need to learn who the people are, what are the schools, what are the restaurants, like who's the mailman. I learn all that stuff from ground up, and I work under someone else. And hopefully I've done well enough in New York where I don't even care about the money right away, right? I want to treat it even as like an apprenticeship just from the beginning. And then from there, I'd see how I fit in to that crowd, into that market, into those neighborhoods, picked one that I really, really liked, and then just farm it as hard as I possibly could, without trying to be so scattered. Otherwise, you burn out really quickly. Right. My business, my focus always has to change to make the most money. Like that's all I care about. Yeah. And everyone here, like you are defined by your 1099. Like this is not a charity. Right. You shift your focus to whoever controls the power. Right. Who controls the power? In a seller's market, things are good. You want as many listings as possible to control your income. Sellers control the power, right? As long as your price right. The buyer's market, buyers control all the power. Yeah. So the person in the relationship who cares the least is the one who has all the power, both in marriage, dating, friendship, partnerships, right? And in this relationship, right, in buying and selling, if it's a buyer's market, buyers care the least because they know they got the power, they know there's too much inventory, they've been watching prices drop, so you want to be with the person who has the power. And on the sell side, we want to go after distressed inventory. So as much as possible, we are the second broker. Sales, I think, is for everybody. If you can find how you can be a good salesperson, it's the whole reason I did the show and made the book. Most of my day is spent working on the business. Right. That's what I have all these people for, to work in the business. Right. Like I have people call me all the time. I got to deal with offers. I got to deal with certain things, right? But you know, and by in the business, I guess like I'm pitching, I'm going after things. But a lot of my day is spent on how do I grow? How do I expand? What are other people doing that I could do? Like the blog. Like all that stuff is a massive expense, but it's adapting to different marketplaces because our old ways of just sending mailers and running an ad in the paper, like we all knew it would be over one day, but it's like 100% over. Because it's done. Yeah. And so I've got to get ahead of the curve. And TV one day will be done. Everyone who follows me on YouTube, maybe 100 of them watch TV.
Really?
Right? Yeah. That's the whole reason I started it. Like I didn't start it to get that. Like maybe it helps a little bit that they see it, but honestly, look at the biggest YouTube stars. They're on TV. They get offered TV deals all the time, and they don't take them. Because on YouTube, you have unlimited creative power. I can do whatever I want. Like, what's next week's episode that I'm going to put out to 200,000 people and then some? I don't know, let's walk backwards down Fifth Avenue. That's going to be what we're going to do. Like, we can do whatever we want with no stress, no pressure, and see what we can build.
The consumer in the Albany area, going on YouTube and getting it out to them, what type of content should we put out there to attract other buyers and sellers, or are we just like a day in the life of a real estate agent?
So that's a question that I ask myself all the time. I try to keep my personality and like the message always consistent. It's always about growth. It's always excitement. It's always fun. And then I mix it with property videos, so people know that I do real estate.
Right.
People are attracted to human emotion and watching you mess up and do funny things and seeing your family, and the fact that you also do real estate. Like, people want to deal with people who have the same things in common, right? You've got kids, I've got kids, let's work together and really milk that as much as possible.
So I'm glad to see you're in Brooklyn. I was born actually in Brooklyn Hospital back in 1967. You know where Williamsburg is, because you have
We do a lot there.
you're doing tons over there from what I see. It was right on South 3rd Street.
Wow.
Yeah, 236 South 3rd. I wrote my own book.
Oh wow, look at that.
Look at that title.
How to not get your ass kicked in the real estate business.
You like that?
Yeah.
That's your
awesome.
copy. I'm going to give it to you so you can have it.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Bestseller too.
Amazon bestseller.
Yeah. So I'm here with 2 best-selling authors.
Yes. Right here. He's already in paperback. He's famous.
So Brian, what you think? Great interview with Mr. Ryan Serhant.
Yep, went as well as could be expected. I didn't really get any surprises. He's pretty genuine, great guy. What you see on his vlog, more so than his TV show, you see more of the personal side of him. You know, we talked about people in his audience really like seeing the personal stuff versus seeing, you know, the $1 million apartments and the $400,000 or $500,000 commissions that he gets. It's when they show him and his wife at home, you know, having breakfast, or show him doing different things with a personal touch. So he shared on that a little bit, touched on that a little bit, which I thought was great.
All right, so we're heading over to Brooklyn now. We're going to be going over to where I was actually born, in Williamsburg, over on 236 South 3rd Street. So we're heading over there, and we're going to see what the neighborhood looks like. I was talking to Ryan, and Ryan mentioned that a lot of those buildings are going in the millions, which is pretty good to hear. Brooklyn is actually hotter than in Manhattan, which is...
That's why he was in office there.
Exactly. So he's a smart guy, a smart business person, and always going after where the action is. So we're going to go over to Brooklyn and take a look at the old neighborhood and hopefully grab something to eat for lunch as well.
Yep.
It's been a long time, but definitely good to come back and visit the old neighborhood. You know, one of the things that Brian and I have never done is never forget where you came from, right? And this is something that's kept us grounded for many years. Pretty full from lunch. I think overall, pretty good day. And I thought it was great coming down. No traffic, a little bit of traffic, not too bad. But it was a great day, spending some time down here with Ryan. And, let's get back up to Albany, New York. Here we go.
Excited to get back to work.